So, y'all black folk are out here celebrating another Martin Luther King Jr. Day. A day in which this government granted Martin Luther King due to his skewed perception of reality. Because of his cowardice, they gave him a day. They immortalized him as a man begging for and seeking white acceptance. Now, many of us that's done the research know that that wasn't the end of Martin Luther King. He changed his narrative towards the end of his life. Some of you know the phrase or the quote that he has, said he fears that he led his people into a burning house. That burning house is white racism. But they didn't immortalize him for that. They immortalized him for having a dream. A dream that never came to pass because white people are continuing to practice institutional racism against black people. And even going as far as telling black people that slavery was in the past. Slavery doesn't matter. Slavery doesn't count. It doesn't matter that the economic head start that was given to the white man and his mama came off the backs of our ancestors. We need to get over that. Meanwhile, the Jews can talk about the Holocaust as much as they want to. We're still being misrepresented. We're still being brutalized, murdered by the cops. 3Ks, don't get this shit fucked up. The entire government is against us. The American government, 3Ks, don't get this shit fucked up, Incorporated, is against us. It was even against the man that they gave the holiday to. Many of you know, or I can say many of you know, but a few of you know that in 1999, the government was found guilty of assassinating Martin Luther King Jr. They were found guilty of such. Now, it bothers me that this isn't the narrative that black people have on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. They're not talking about how the government murdered him, was found guilty of murdering him. Nobody went to prison, nobody went to jail. The government just keep rolling and operating the same way that it has. I think it's disingenuous for black people to continue to quote Dr. Martin Luther King, to put his pictures up all over social media on this day, when all black people should be talking about is y'all murdered him, y'all assassinated him. We should be saying nothing else. At all. That should be the only thing we focused on, is the fact that he was murdered. As soon as he started standing up against the establishment, they took him out. They loved him holding hands with white folk. Y'all have a Democratic presidential nominee right now in Bernie Sanders that brags about marching with Martin Luther King. A lot of white folk marched with him when he had a motherfucking dream of marching with them. When his vision became a little clearer. When he could see and understand what was going on. And in my mind, the way I'm looking at racism at this point is, if white folk didn't like it, they would just stop it. There will be a mass population of white folk fighting to stop racism. That isn't happening. Therefore, I cannot be convinced that white people have a problem with racism. That they're worthy of holding my motherfucking hand. Because that's not who they are. You know, if you study white people, that when they mad about something, oh, they gonna start them an organization. They're going to petition. They're going to boycott. They're going to march. They're going to do anything to bring attention to what they give a fuck about. They don't care nothing about black folk. They don't mind that the house is burning. For us, as long as they don't feel the heat. I'm seeing proudless black people come out here and do the same thing that black people do every year. They disrespect the image of Martin Luther King. Making these dumbass flyers for y'all stupid ass, pointless ass parties. I'm sure some of you have seen some of these flyers where they put do-rags on them, put, you know, random ass black women around them, have them in chains, and disrespecting the image of Martin Luther King. Because niggas don't think it makes sense to just say MLK party, come on down. Black folk don't need to be influenced into partying. Martin Luther King doesn't have to be disrespected for no party, but that's what black people are going to do. They were doing it last year, they're going to be doing it next year. That's what they do. And then we'll attend the parties. We don't have an issue with that. I'm going to the MLK party. It doesn't matter how disrespected he is on this flyer. That means nothing to black people. We still gonna go party. Because that's how proudless we are. We disrespect our ancestors. We know that, well, we should know that the government killed him. And we'll continue to just want to party. That's it. It's disrespectful. I saw somebody say, when I saw some of the images that were posted, I posted about them on my Instagram page, my new Instagram page, because they deleted my other one. I posted about this on my Instagram page, and I saw somebody put in the comments, oh, it was some Haitians making these flyers. And you know, it's bothering me that y'all are allowing the separation amongst black people to be something that is very prevalent. Y'all taking on this FBA, ADOS, this mindset, and y'all acting like somehow that coons come from overseas. All of them. That's a problem. How? This is the problem I have when black people come up with these little organizations, because we forget the reality of the situation. Now you got American black folk want to sit around acting like, oh, we don't have no coons. Not foundational black America. We don't coon. That's them immigrants. That's them Haitians. That's them Caribbeans. That's them motherfuckers from overseas. Oh, we ADOS. We don't coon. We not self-hating ass coons seeking white acceptance. We don't do that over here. And I've been here all my life. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I don't understand the image that you're trying to create for yourself. I don't get it. Because what you're doing is lying to put yourself up on a pedestal that doesn't exist. There ain't no group of black people that don't coon. It doesn't exist. If that was the case, there wouldn't great people like Martin Luther King who tried to come out here and wake people up. Now, again, he was on some coon shit most of his life. But he wouldn't have been necessary. Malcolm X wouldn't be necessary. People that are out here banging on white supremacy wouldn't be necessary if there was just an FBA is not cooning movement. That's not real, y'all. Why are y'all saying that to make yourself feel better about or trying to hoist yourself up over somebody that ain't real? Because even if it is or was Haitians making the flyers, it ain't gonna just be Haitians at the goddamn parties. Y'all foundational as fuck, but you gonna be at them parties though, right? You're a descendant of slave, but you gonna be at these motherfucking parties. This is the dumb shit that's happening with black people right now. And I don't give a fuck if y'all come in here and be mad. I don't care. I'm tired of motherfucking y'all black people acting like all cooning come from overseas. All self-hating come from overseas. It's not real. I've been watching black people coon since I've been paying attention to coon. Calling out my own coon, had to look at my own coon and kill that motherfucker within me. But y'all sitting here acting like it's only black people from overseas. They disrespect Martin Luther King. That's not true. That's not true. And creating these illusions aren't doing anything. Creating these false narratives aren't doing anything. Some of the biggest coons I ever known in my life, right here. Came from here, descendants of slaves, foundation, or whatever you want to call them, right here. So we gotta be real about this shit. The division that it's causing amongst us it doesn't make any sense. Cooning is a universal language. It don't matter where you go, black people are self-hating ass coons. That should be the issue. That should be the problem. I don't give a damn if you Haitian. I don't give a damn if you Jamaican, if you a motherfucking coon. You still a coon. I don't give a damn if you was born and raised in motherfucking Texas and your whole family from Texas, you still a coon. I don't give a fuck. Y'all done started this movement to where, you know, you try to break down where people come from based on their cooning. It don't matter where you go, black people cooning. And that should be the issue. No matter where you go, black people want a goddamn party as opposed to being liberated. No matter where you go. Want to be entertained. Seeking white acceptance. Making the same mistake that Martin Luther King made. No matter where you go on this motherfucking planet. Period. And, well, except Sentinel Island, you know. On Sentinel Island, they not with the shits. They really not with the shits. But damn near everywhere else, black people are self-hating ass coons, hating their skin, hating their features, hating their fucking hair, hating their eye color, no matter where you go. Want white folk to love them the same. And we gotta be real about that shit. And fight it for the epidemic problem that it is. And fight it as the epidemic problem that it is. This is a black thing. Ain't no Haitian thing. Ain't no Caribbean thing. Ain't no American thing. Ain't no African thing. It's a black thing. The colonizer done fucked your mind up all over the world. And you motherfuckers don't even realize that's who your enemy is. Y'all still don't realize that. Now it's the Haitian. Because you foundational. Because you ADOS. Like, y'all don't understand how fucking stupid y'all sound when y'all say some of this shit that y'all say to boost yourself up over somebody else. And I know immigrants do the same shit. The Jamaican feels like that he's better than you. All of us are suffering from the same goddamn mental illness. And our enemy doesn't even have to come up with new tactics. We're going to disrespect ourselves. We're going to disrespect our own as we disrespect Martin Luther King. Every year, you motherfuckers don't say nothing about the government being found guilty of killing him. You just happy you got a day off of work. Y'all ain't saying shit. Y'all ain't doing shit. The government has been able to fucking assassinate people and don't nobody say nothing about it. Assassinate our people. And nobody say nothing. Our people don't even say anything about it. We ain't even mad about it. We want to talk about the dream he had. That's it. How revolutionary he was. They killed him. Why are y'all talking about anything else? Why is the conversation about anything else? Why are y'all going to parties with flyers disrespecting his image? Why is it something black people still attracted to? Y'all gonna be filling these clubs up, getting drunk. No self-respect at all. And come tomorrow, it'll be the same. That should be what the problem is. Motherfuckers want to tell me I'm too serious. I'm compensating for you motherfuckers. I have no choice. I'm compensating for you. I have to be like this. Because y'all motherfuckers out here playing. Every day you wake up, you seeking white acceptance. Every single day. You want them to tell you that you different. That they're going to treat you different. This makes y'all happy. This is problematic. This government is able to come out here, disrespect you, redline you, put you in its private prisons, assassinate your leaders, and turn around and give them a holiday, and all y'all want to talk about is the dream. I don't respect black people that do that shit. All y'all should be talking about is the fact that this government murdered him. And nobody was held accountable for it. Black people, y'all keep fucking around. Keep partying. Keep getting drunk. Keep getting high. You know, doing all this little stupid shit. Only being concerned with sex. Loving white Jesus. Martin Luther King did that too. But white Jesus didn't protect him, did he? What white Jesus do for Martin Luther King? That's not to be on no extra shit. That's real. Y'all holding on to this religion, and you know, you see the mistakes. You see what it do, and you still holding on to it. Praying to God that white folk have a change of heart. That's what you're doing. And then get mad at me for calling it out. Get to know the real Martin Luther King. Because he was coming into being the revolutionary that Malcolm X thought he should have been the whole time anyway. He was coming into it. They cut his life short before he could really go through and walk on that journey and understand how this shit was working. They took him out before he had a chance. And told y'all all he had was a dream. They have his speeches. You can do the research yourself. You don't believe me about the government, you can do all this research. You can do it yourself. It's there. Stop allowing bitch ass, coon ass, sellout ass black people to disrespect our ancestors. Stop allowing that shit. People that died for the cause, stop allowing that shit. Why are you going to a fucking party that's disrespecting the image of this man? Why are you going? Why can't you motherfucking party promoters with your bitch ass just say, party here, come on, somebody gonna be here. That's all y'all have to say. Free before this time, ladies free all night, everybody gonna show up. Cause niggas stupid like that. And we believe we gonna party our way out of dysfunction. We gonna get drunk and get high our way out of dysfunction. And it ain't gonna work like that. But nonetheless, these promoters, you motherfuckers are a disgrace. Any black person that's attending these parties, a disgrace. Y'all a fucking disgrace. We continue to be a proudless people. It's showing at all times. And it must change. You can talk shit about me. You can say that I'm too serious. You can say whatever you want. But there shouldn't be nobody talking about anything but the fact that this government killed him, and we have yet to hold him accountable for it. We have yet to. What is it about what he was saying that made them want to take him out? Think about that. What was he talking about? He was talking about unity, wasn't he? He was talking about unifying and getting what the fuck this government owes to black people. I posted a speech of him yesterday that says it's basically, he said it's very disingenuous to tell a people to pick their stuff up by their bootstraps and we ain't even got no goddamn boots. Now, of course, he didn't talk like that, but that's the gist. Y'all listen to this country tell you to work harder, be better, do all this shit while they gave handouts to everybody else. Built an economic motherfucking fortress. That's what America is. It's a goddamn fortress. 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up incorporated. Off the backs of your ancestors. And when he started talking about that, they took him out. When he stood against the Vietnam War, a lot of y'all don't know he did that too. What the fuck we doing over there? Why are we fighting other poor people? We can't even get no self-respect here at home. Muhammad Ali had the same sentiments. But that's all the fuck I wanted to say, y'all. I know I ran my mouth a little bit on this one, but it makes me so mad to see us in this state. Like it makes me mad as fuck. And I keep being told that it's the age of enlightenment and all this shit. It's like I just want us to be better, man. Think better about what we doing, about how we looking out here. I'm not talking about to white folk either. How we look into our ancestors. Fuck how white people see us. Fuck how they view us. No one gives a fuck about them. I mean, y'all might. Most of y'all do. I get that. 99% of y'all do. But it's how we look to our ancestors, man. The people that gave their life for this shit. People that dedicated their entire lives trying to liberate black people, trying to wake black people up. Like how we look in their eyes. That's what matters to me. But that's all the fuck I want to say, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on social media, links in the description box. Shout out to Team Rob. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. I'm out.